I'm Brad.
I'm Greg.
I'm Phil.
We just had an exciting week/weekend. Beer Friends Final Four, BFFFF.
No, too many F's.
BFFF. Our first annual happened. We each chose a different bracket. I had stouts and porters.
I had IPAs.
I had the wild card.
And Driscoll had the RAB bracket, the red, amber, and brown. And we voted, and we asked you, America, what you thought of each of these beers, and it went down and went down, and now we're going to be able to call the vote as of right now and get it down to 4 beers that will battle for supremacy, and go on to see who's crowned the first annual Beer Friends Final Four champion.
Right.
Stout bracket. It was the top one on the list, so I'll go first. I am a big stout porter guy. Actually, when we decided to make this mostly American, that cut out about half of my stouts. But there's great stouts that stouts and porters that Americans do. And the two going into this last round was Left Hand Milk Stout, a favorite of mine from Longmont, Colorado, and 6 Point Guerrilla Warfare Porter, which is brewed with Guerrilla Warfare coffee, which is found in Park Slope. To my shock, the hometown favorite won.
Which is odd, because, I mean, you know, we were being in New York. I was looking, honestly, I voted for the Warfare. I did. So I thought Warfare was going to take it on this one, but so it was a shock.
I think that it had a lot to do with, number one, the availability of Left Hand. If you don't live in New York, you can't have 6 Point, so everybody moved to New York. Left Hand, welcome to the Final Four, and we'll see you in New York City.
Alright, so the IPA bracket from the beginning was very much an East Coast versus West Coast competition.
Definitely.
And unfortunately, for those of us who grew up on the East Coast, which is nobody. West Coast won. Stone IPA beat out 6 Point Magali Tiger, which was my personal favorite. Sierra Nevada beat out Brooklyn Blast, which was my second personal favorite.
No bitterness.
To make an all West Coast IPA round 3. However, you know, even though maybe I might be a little bitter about the East Coast thing, I am happy to say that out of the 2 West Coast IPAs, Sierra Nevada Torpedo did beat out Stone IPA. They had my voice and my vote, and I've had to say that since Torpedo hit the market in New York City, what, 6 months ago, if that?
Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, it's an excellent beer. Alright, well, good luck for the IPA bracket. Beer Friends out.
So this is the RAB bracket, the red, amber, and brown bracket for Paul Driscoll. And actually, we had 2 finalists, the New Belgium Fat Tire, amber, and the Troggs Hopback.
Amber.
Yeah, amber ale. And 2 great beers. I was not shocked to see either one of them in that final round. Fortunately for this Colorado boy, New Belgium won. New Belgium Fat Tire. Congrats, and we'll look forward to seeing how you do in the finals.
Good luck. Alright, so we got the wild card bracket. Kind of a surprise on this one. Brooklyn Dark Matter came out on top against the Magic Hat Howl. Only a surprise, kind of for the same reason that we were talking about before, that Brooklyn, with the Dark Matter, only available in the kind of greater metropolitan area. We're starting to see it kind of bleed out from Brooklyn into the other boroughs. It was on tap a couple nights ago somewhere. So, but it was really close to the end. I mean, it was like 50-50 pretty much all the way through. So it shows that, I mean, that also makes me happy, because it means Howl has a good enough spread across, that has a good enough penetration across the rest of the state that people are drinking that too, which is also great.
Yeah, I mean, all of us were first introduced to Brooklyn Dark Matter at Barcade, and then when we got invited to the Brooklyn event, which was fantastic, and thank you for that again. And a fantastic beer. Both of these are great. I personally voted for the Dark Matter.
As did I, yeah.
Just because I thought the flavors were just more interesting than the Howl.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a good, out of the whole thing, it was a good final round for the division.
Oh, excellent. And, I think the only reason, why Magic Hat Howl lost is not because it in any way is a bad beer. It's an excellent beer. But Brooklyn Dark Matter is just exceptional.
We got rolling. I mean, we'll see how Dark Matter, holds up against the rest of the field. See if it comes out on top. It would be pretty awesome if it did. So.